special parties, all of these are called legal freedoms. And also, which one are you to? That is like the act of all of this. Or any activity or enterprise for profit, underline the profit. Profit. So much to say that running the work for the masses, because the end product must be that you must make profit. In the long run, or in the short term, for those that have accounting knowledge, it's what we call break-even. Break-even is when in the short run, when you invest $1 million, at the end of 1 or 2 months, you still have $1 million break-even. When you continue 4, 5, 6 months or whatever, making $1 million plus, you're running out of money. So here, deliberately and consciously, you have to make sure that you look at your books. Legal practice should be income and expenditure. All the money you make and all the money you have expended, the balance should be profit or loss. But you are not making at loss, it has to be profit. So you must be deliberate, it must be intentional. So if you make loss, what do you don't kill yourself, you work hard, you look at areas you need to touch and brush up to make sure that the next month or subsequent months, of course, you balance back. Factors to be considered before establishing a government. There are many factors to be considered. They are not related to the legal stated because, like I said before, most of us are not into the other factors. But these are some of the factors sharing from experience that I have. And the ones that help people that are in civil service that are retired that are trying to do like consult, free of charge for people that want to establish in that way. Give them contacts to get the library, get this, get that, and all of that. So, some legal knowledge will practice experience. That's your selling point. Some legal knowledge will practice experience. If you don't have that, you don't have anything to do. You must cut out a niche for yourself. And let me say here that practice is very wide. So it's not because, it's not necessary that you must have all the knowledge about all of them. But you can start from the ones that are your strengths and develop on them and make sure that you do on it. And launch out to look at who are the clients that you want to provide these services for. And with that, you can be able to tell them my what, which is money, my fee is this, that according to our regulation. But if you don't have the sound knowledge and practice experience, they can give you anything and you take it. So that is not where we are going to. So, and you know, if you look at the 16th day, which was back on the 3 says that the lawyer shall not handle the legal matter which is used or force reasonable legal that he is not competent to handle the client association with him, the lawyer who is competent to handle it. And who's providing for it? So you don't have a business, you don't have knowledge or carry that service effectively. So now those provide. Then we have a full office with modern equipment like office phone, email, website, with corporate version, laptops, internet facilities, table, chair, and mat, etc. So your office must be okay. Your office must be good, decent, and all of that. Something happened when I was on Monday. While we were doing training, we had an in-house training in Lagos. Shola and Jogo, of course, was there. We were having from my state with other police. So we were having that training, and I got a call. And that call was based on reference, somebody referred. And who was calling me was, the legal advisor of the multinational company. And they said he wanted to engage our lawyer to do certain things. I said, beautiful. This is somebody referred. I said, can we meet on Monday? Because on Tuesday I'll be in Paris and I have some other things to do. Okay. They said, okay, let's meet in their office. But the next thing that happened was that I was so surprised. The legal advisor company secretary said, we are coming to the office. Immediately she said to herself, well, okay, she's trying to come and inspect and assess whether or not we are capable of 2 o'clock, I went to the chamber, my practice manager was there. So I did, and we discussed several interviews or whatever I was able to answer all the questions that needed to ask and advice and that. So they said, we are going to get back to us on fees and all of that. So what happened was this, which was the further test. She left my office and I saw her to the reception. I said, okay, ma'am. She said, no, that she wants to still wait for her driver to come. So I said to her, can you come to my office so that I can settle? I said, do you need order to settle? Please, no. As she was there, I found out that she was looking at certain things where the list was. She was looking at certain things and all of that. So now, then of course, we have the general lawyer session downstairs with housing. I just really hope that this will not make it because there's a way you laugh on this in the office. Now, people they the client and say, what is happening here? And all of she stayed back. It's not my short story of it that she stayed back to observe certain things. And when she left, she said, well, you have a good practice. And I said, you can work together. But this meeting was scheduled in her office, not in her office. Maybe perhaps when she was there, perhaps she just run past the place of cockroach. Well, I don't know what will have happened anyway. So relevant office staff, very key. If you are a new starter, before you start, please, I know that it's needed, but when you get to your office and you begin to start to do your life, you must get a schedule. Very, very key. Secretary, yourself, and perhaps you can work to NYC and get a copper to be assisting you. And don't look at the money that you pay, because there are times, but there's what we call legal deficiency. You understand? When you are here and you are pairing with other lawyers and all of that. But when you are constantly processed that the one writing the brief, you are the one that is if you give this person 2-3 places, another gives the person write paper per document. That is not available and all of that. So you need this personnel. You need secretary, you need litigation secretary, very key accountant. If you don't have the means of getting an accountant, you can have one person to be academic, administrator. You can have one person to do those two functions. You understand? Because of cost implication. Then by eventually you don't have the means of getting that. What do you do? You can get a standard accountant auditor to set things down. Your secretary can also be putting things there. The person can be coming to check it. Once in a while to make sure that this. Because with the government office and with the total solicitors account and all of that, so you need to separate them. You might think that they are not useful or necessary, but the time you want to go upstairs for litigation and whatever, when they ask you to bring you to, you don't bring it, you go and comfort people to whatever things, which is not good. IT personnel, big government that having IT personnel, and there was a legal study that the commercial bank brought to us. It's a secret and confidential document that I give it to us. How do we secure them? How do we secure them? Then do we have with our contract of appointment, data of appointment, do we have this secrecy, whatever like that, confidential? So these are some of the things we want to look at and all of that. So we need, Nabena easily access the books. In the computer there, you have all the books listed there, the compartments, the various shelves we have, all of that. And even the files. By the time you put it in, the file number will come and whatever like that. So all those things are useful and necessary. The good always like the physical and online. Because this is the regime that we have that if you have only physical like you are out. If you have online and physical, yes. Perhaps in America, another institution, you have only online, but here, most of the clients, when they come to your office and they see those big books and all of that, they say this is correct knowledge. So we need to, Then, continuous data manipulation. You see that of our knowledge of computer conduct, talk about, we having mandatory continuous legal development. This is what part of what we are doing and other things that, of course, are being technical. Why do we need it? This is necessary because laws are evolving, decisions are coming. You know, are we aware that there is power, arbitration and constitutional acts that we just put to bed? So many things are just coming there and there and there. So mediation is not just on paper. Mediation, of course, is backed by law, and all of these things are backed by law. So we need to evolve. So when you are speaking you are speaking from the point of knowing. And then they will respect you and they will say, well, I think this person knows what he's doing. A personal experience was I had a meeting with the bank. They wanted to give us a discussion on tax matter. And of course, we have tax appeal tribunals. The tax appeal tribunals for knowledge sharing. The decision of the tax appeal tribunal, they are appeal to federal high court to court of appeal and supreme. So it does not accompany the decision of high court or federal high court or national electoral court. Right? So while we were in the meeting, and we were talking about the payee concerning workers and all of that. So I noticed that some of the workers were not resident. There are what we call residency rules, which states that for somebody to pay tax within that jurisdiction, it was that live in that place for nothing less than 183 days within that jurisdiction. So I started mentioning all this, and I talked about the basis rule and all that. Then they asked me, I said, do you have tax code? I said, do you have CHF? So the discussion went seamlessly. Said, in fact, the consultants that want to be working with this. Okay, so we need all of this knowledge, of course, to excel in those various areas and to give confidence to the clients and all of that. So it is not the issue whether you belong to several professional bodies and you be paid, what are the benefits? The benefits are there. Benefits are there. I want because of time. It's a proper structure, office structure. As I sit in this place, I want my branches and everything that function. I don't need to be there to begin to approve money. All of them are optimally, functioning very well. So when you put proper function, if you want this, you are supervising. If you want, you are not even physically there. You need to put this structure. Let them run by themselves. What is what in your absence? Who takes what? Who does what? Not that everything is proper to work. Maybe you have problem of the trust and all of. No. That's not only. If every decision is coming to you, you have problem. That was what the father-in-law of Moses told us, if you continue this way, you will die very soon. So do delegate these authorities. Practice culture and direction. Practice culture. If you go to some law offices, you see some people, they will remove their shoes and they walk in there today. So what is your culture to practice culture there? There are people who don't dress. It is not, of course, hygiene. If you are not in court, you can dress now. But we did, you see the kind way people dress and all of that. No. What is your practice culture? What is expected? And some people don't know leave and all of these things. So you have to put all of this in there. Of course, it is closely related to your practice direction. When you come back from court, within one period of time, do you respond to or give updates to your clients? And all of that. Not that when the client calls out this, and you have come back from court, and all of that. Do you want to sustain the client? Do you want to continue that way? So these are some. The efforts to set up and apply relevant rules and whatever like that. Please, this area is very true. Some people say, well, if you want to buy only land report now, okay, up to 2021 or whatever like that. In fact, if you want to bring them from England, you want to spend something in terms of the source of getting that. So they never practice this or whatever. So what do you do? Because the balance is high, we are going to get there. Look, you call these booksellers, it's there. There are some that can give you credit if you are crediting. Okay? Much more than that, you be disciplined to pay. Then when you agree, money for your brief is coming, you share it. This percentage goes for book, this goes for that. Not that when you come, you do for the next car you want to buy. The next land, the next return, let the people know that you are right. No. You have to do practice law the way it should be practiced. Then, of course, go back to All this we are saying is to see God can just bless it. They source. I used to have a colleague in his late. He sat in Adamawa State in those days, 1996. And when he was there, another called he stayed there after service. Then another call which was made Attorney General of that state. Come and see. It was a tap that was open for me. Most of the matters there were just happening to him, they were just taking money. There was a year we came to Lagos for NBA conference. We went to go and buy under pilot jeep, whatever. Why people were thinking of how they would pay their accommodation or whatever like that. Because the tap was open. This is God's people. And networking, how do you get all of the apart from that? When you travel to your various jurisdictions, your friends come with their day, they are various platforms they are there. Some of us, you can't even greet, you can't even say happy birthday, you can't even say happy marriage anniversary, nothing. But when you want to, you want to collect. No, network, reach out to them. By the time you reach out to them, definitely you will remember you on your team of needs. Sustaining legal practice and entering the space of success. Most of these things I've said is applicable. For some other ones I want to list here, client satisfaction of various services. If you are carrying out legal service and the client is not satisfied, definitely the client will look for another person. That is it. A short story of it. Because if I'm not satisfied, why do you use it? If you go to a restaurant now and they serve you food and you are not satisfied, what do? You go and you try and grab it, is it not? So it's also applicable. It's also applicable to this, right? So client satisfaction really with effective communication with your client. Some of us will come back from court and ask 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we have not sent anything, but when we want money, we will tell them and they please pay the money. What about the service that you have rendered? After, there is no about the remuneration and reward system. The juniors that are working with us, for us, we need to remunerate them. Look at the practice standard in that your jurisdiction. How much are they paying? Pay them. Let's set goals to get more clients and get more money so that you can pay them. Let them be satisfied. That is very key. Yes, let's pay our juniors, and let them also be ready to work and not conflicting interests here and there and all of that. So it takes two to tango. Nigerians ready to work. Yes, ready to work. Modern technology, of course, there are AI that is available. You put some place and you get results within time. Top notch and experienced legal personnel, you need it because there are some. If you are doing well and you are doing some kind of cases, you need that have all of these experiences to diagnose, even if you want to train others in your firm. To read, research, and understand your practice products and industry. Like in finance and now, you have to understand what practices and products are tried in here. You can't go to places like Adamawa, you are saying talking about oil and gas. What about casino? Which oil and gas are you going to talk about here? So your industry and your location, know what products are trying. You also want to develop and all of that. Then office visibility, I've talked about that. Visibility. If you are getting higher and higher, apart from your jurisdiction, by side. Abuja is there. There are so many benefits to launch another office in that place. Whether it's Port Harcourt you want to get or Lagos, one when you are going up, so don't just go where you are. Then corporate social responsibility, giving back to the society, public interest, litigation, philanthropic activities, and all of that. Those things will make you sustainable. That's why I'm sitting on the TV. I want to get it into the relevant partnership and proper organizational structure, experienced mentor. You need mentor, I'm telling you, mentor in every area. Then as you are also mentor to others, people will be mentoring some other people that I did. So most of the time, it is not that what they say, you take it, you don't believe it. They might just confirm what you have done in the and you go from there. Okay, sir. Let's take almost everything now. Okay, so challenges, finance, improper structure, financial indiscipline, lack of focus and determination, displacement of priority, somebody is doing legal by your better policy, you want to do business, everything, very important, somersaulting. Not paying according to the rules of professional conduct and all of that. The conclusion is there. So, question and answer. Thank you so much. Thank you.